Myanmar, also known as Burma, is a Southeast Asian nation. It is a land of breathtaking landscapes. Imagine golden pagodas shimmering in the sun. Picture lush green rice paddies stretching as far as the eye can see. The people of Myanmar are as warm and welcoming as the sun itself. They greet you with gentle smiles and kind hearts. Myanmar is a country of contrasts. Ancient traditions blend with modern influences. Bustling cities give way to tranquil countryside. This captivating nation offers a sensory feast. Explore bustling markets, discover ancient temples, experience the vibrant culture. Myanmar's charm lies in its authenticity. It's a place where time seems to slow down. Life unfolds at a different pace here. It's a pace that invites you to pause, breathe, and truly connect with the beauty around you. Myanmar's history is as rich and layered as the spices in its curries. Each bite of a traditional dish tells a story of a land steeped in culture and heritage, where every flavor has a tale to tell. The ancient pagan kingdom, founded in the 9th century, left an indelible mark on the land. This kingdom was the cradle of Burmese culture, where art, religion, and architecture flourished. Imagine magnificent temples rising from the plains of Bagan. These structures, with their intricate designs and towering spires, were built to honor the Buddhist faith and stand as a testament to the devotion of the people. These architectural wonders stand as testaments to a glorious past. The detailed carvings and expansive layouts reflect the ingenuity and craftsmanship of ancient Burmese artisans. The Konbaung dynasty, the last Burmese monarchy, ruled from the 18th to the 19th centuries. This era was marked by both internal strife and cultural renaissance, as the dynasty sought to consolidate power and foster artistic expression. King Mindon, a notable ruler, founded the majestic city of Mandalay. His vision was to create a center of learning and culture, a place where the arts and religion could thrive. He adorned it with palaces, monasteries, and a magnificent library. These structures were not just buildings, but symbols of the kingdom's prosperity and intellectual pursuits. British colonial rule arrived in the 19th century. This period brought significant changes to Myanmar's social and economic landscape, introducing new administrative systems and infrastructure. It left its mark on Myanmar's infrastructure and administration. Railways, roads, and colonial buildings still stand today, blending with the traditional Burmese architecture. The struggle for independence culminated in 1948. This was a time of great upheaval and hope, as the people of Myanmar fought to reclaim their sovereignty and identity. Myanmar finally broke free from colonial chains. The raising of the national flag symbolized a new beginning, a moment of pride and unity for the nation. Today, Myanmar stands at a crossroads. The bustling streets of Yangon and the rapid development across the country reflect a nation in transition, striving to balance progress with tradition. It's a nation navigating the complexities of modernization. From new skyscrapers to technological advancements, Myanmar is embracing the future while being mindful of its past. It still holds on to its cherished traditions. Festivals, traditional attire, and age-old customs continue to play a vital role in the lives of the Burmese people, ensuring that their rich heritage is preserved for future generations. Religion is deeply intertwined with everyday life in Myanmar. From the bustling streets to the quiet corners of the countryside, the influence of faith is evident everywhere. It shapes the way people interact, the decisions they make, and the values they hold dear. Buddhism, the predominant faith, permeates every aspect of society. It is not just a religion, but a way of life that influences social norms, cultural practices, and even the legal framework of the country. The teachings of Buddha are deeply embedded in the national consciousness. The teachings of Buddha guide people's thoughts, words, and actions. These teachings emphasize compassion, mindfulness, and the pursuit of enlightenment. People often turn to these principles in times of joy and sorrow, seeking solace and wisdom. Monasteries, with their towering pagodas and serene atmosphere, are centers of spiritual life. These sacred spaces serve as places of worship, learning, and community gathering. They are often the heart of local communities, providing a sense of stability and continuity. People visit these sacred places to offer prayers, meditate, and seek guidance from monks. The act of visiting a monastery is seen as a way to cleanse the mind and soul, to find inner peace, and to connect with the divine. The gentle chanting of monks fills the air, creating an aura of peace and tranquility. These chants are not just religious rituals, but are believed to have a profound impact on the spiritual well-being of the community. The rhythmic sounds are a reminder of the ever-present spiritual dimension of life. The act of giving is central to Buddhist philosophy. It is seen as a way to cultivate generosity, reduce attachment, and develop a sense of interconnectedness with others. This practice is deeply ingrained in the daily lives of the people. People offer food to monks every morning. This daily ritual, known as almsgiving, is a way for lay people to support the monastic community and earn merit. It is a humble yet profound act that reinforces the bond between the monks and the lay community. They make donations to temples. These contributions are used to maintain the temples, support religious activities, and help those in need. The act of donating is seen as a way to purify one's mind and accumulate good karma. These acts of generosity are believed to bring merit and good karma. Merit is considered a spiritual currency that can influence one's future, bringing blessings and positive outcomes in this life and the next. Religious festivals celebrated with great enthusiasm are an integral part of Myanmar's cultural fabrics. These events are not only religious observances, but also social gatherings that strengthen community bonds and cultural identity. These vibrant celebrations bring communities together. They are occasions for families and friends to reunite, for traditional music and dance to be performed, and for the rich cultural heritage of Myanmar to be showcased. They offer a glimpse into the deep-rooted faith that binds the nation. Through these festivals, the values of compassion, generosity, and mindfulness are celebrated and passed down to future generations, ensuring the continuity of Myanmar's spiritual and cultural legacy. Myanmar is a land where ancient customs and traditions thrive. One such tradition is the use of thanaka. Thanaka is a yellowish-white paste made from ground bark. People apply thanaka to their faces in intricate patterns. It's a natural cosmetic. It provides sun protection and enhances beauty. The sight of people adorned with thanaka is a unique aspect of Myanmar's cultural landscape. Respect for elders is paramount in Myanmar society. People greet each other with a slight bow and the traditional greeting, Mingalabar. This gesture signifies respect and humility. It reflects the importance of social harmony in Myanmar culture. Another cherished custom is the wearing of long yi. The long yi is a sarong-like garment worn by both men and women. It's a symbol of cultural identity and national pride. Myanmar's calendar is brimming with vibrant festivals, each one more colorful and lively than the last. These festivals are not just events. They are a way of life, deeply embedded in the culture and traditions of the Burmese people. These celebrations are a riot of color, music, and dance, showcasing the rich cultural heritage of Myanmar. From traditional dances to elaborate parades, every festival is a feast for the senses. They offer a glimpse into the joyous spirit of the Burmese people, who come together in unity and happiness to celebrate their shared heritage. The sense of community and togetherness is palpable during these times. Thingyan, the Burmese New Year, is the most anticipated festival of the year. It marks the beginning of a new year and is celebrated with great enthusiasm and joy across the country. It's a time for cleansing and renewal, both physically and spiritually. The water pouring ceremony is a symbolic act of washing away the past year's misfortunes and starting afresh. People douse each other with water, symbolizing the washing away of the past year's misfortunes. The streets are filled with laughter and joy as people engage in playful water fights, creating a festive and lively atmosphere. The streets come alive with water fights, music, and laughter. It's a time when people of all ages come together to celebrate, making it a truly inclusive and joyous occasion. The Festival of Lights, Thating Yut, illuminates the night sky with thousands of lanterns. This festival marks the end of the Buddhist Lent and is a time for paying respects to elders and seeking forgiveness. People light candles and lanterns to celebrate Buddha's descent from heaven. The act of lighting these lanterns is a symbolic gesture of dispelling darkness and bringing in light and positivity. The sight of these twinkling lights is truly magical. The night sky is transformed into a sea of lights, creating a mesmerizing and enchanting atmosphere that captivates everyone. Another significant festival is Phong Dao U Pagoda Festival. This festival is deeply rooted in the spiritual traditions of Myanmar and is celebrated with great reverence and devotion. This festival takes place near Inle Lake, one of the most picturesque locations in Myanmar. The serene waters of the lake provide a perfect backdrop for the festivities. It involves a procession of Buddha images on a gilded royal barge. The barge is beautifully decorated and is a sight to behold as it glides gracefully across the lake. The barge glides across the lake, accompanied by boats filled with devotees. The procession is a grand spectacle with boats of all sizes and shapes participating in the event. It's a spectacle that embodies the deep spirituality of the Burmese people. The festival is a time for reflection, prayer, and devotion, and it brings the community together in a shared expression of faith and reverence.